Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. At the beginning of this year, one of the goals that I set for myself was to finish decorating my den or home office space in my apartment. And if you want to check out that video where I share my New Year's goals and resolutions, I will leave a link above and below in the description, so do check it out. But yeah, one of the projects for that room was to make a collage wall by, putting up pictures just randomly all over the wall of different sizes, shapes, and etc. And also to get a sleeper couch and just finish decorating the room. I haven't got the sleeper couches yet, but I have started putting up some pictures, and so I wanted to share that progress with you guys today. So the wall's not completely finished. I do think maybe I could put up another 5 to 6 pictures depending on their size. And I have a little theme going on which I'll show you, and I've also got a brand new idea for the room which I'll also share with you a little later in this video. But for now, let me show you what I have so far. Okay, so this is some of the before footage. As you'll see, these are some of the art pieces on my desk that I'll be hanging up today. And you'll also see in the video that I've already put up some hooks in the wall, and I've figured out the configuration. I've played around a bit and figured out where and how I want these pictures placed. Okay, so I have my nails up and I'm going to start hanging some pictures. And I'm going to share with you also a little bit about each picture, where I got it from and why I chose it, etc. So first up, we have this beautiful dark looking picture of a tree. I found it in a thrift store for less than $5, guys. Yeah. Actually, there was a similar picture on Etsy that I've been eyeing for some time. It was also a tree that was kind of to the left of the photo, and basically nothing much else in the photo. So it had like this very minimalistic theme going on, which I love. But that photo was over, I don't know, maybe like around $100. And so I was super happy to find something similar for less than $5. Actually, it did come, it was in a different frame when I bought it, so I wanted to reframe it, and I had this white frame lying around at home, which I had got in a buy one get two free at Michael's deal. So I thought it would make a good contrast, with the darkness of the photo and the whiteness of the frame, kind of like a black and white theme. And it wasn't a normal size photo, like the normal sizes that you find frames for in the store. And so I did have to have a custom mat made for it. So a mat, if you don't know, is this white border around the photo. And so yeah, they custom made that for me, and it maybe cost like $16, so not too bad. All right, next up we have another picture of trees. Seems like I have a tree theme going on here. This picture I got from the same thrift store on the same day, and it cost me around $10. And I left it in the frame that I bought it in because I don't know, I think I liked the black and white theme that was going on. It also has some writing on it it says Southeast Alaska. How random, right? I just love the randomness. Anyway, if you look closely, there's a weird wood carving in the photo, which seems kind of creepy and eerie, but cool at the same time. I don't know exactly what it is, but I kind of like it. So there's another photo as well that I got from the same thrift store, also of trees. So here we go. There is that picture, and I noticed this dark theme emerging with the trees, and I decided to go with it. And it's not completely black and white, but it's also very dark and gray and has lots of shadows. And I loved this gold frame that it came in, just very simple plain gold frame. And so I decided to leave it in its original frame. And so I got these 3 pictures at the same time, and so I thought, let me carry on with this dark underlying theme that I have. And I then found my next picture on Etsy, which was, I don't know how to describe this. It's weird, it's abstract, it's abnormal. I don't know if I could call it gothic. What, maybe someone has a better adjective just, or way to describe this piece of art for me. But I just absolutely fell in love with this piece and had to have it. And I also got the frame on Etsy, which I adore. It's very industrial looking, and it looks like a metal frame, but it's actually a wood frame. So I wanted, as I mentioned in the beginning, I wanted all the frames to be different colors and styles. And so for this next picture, I got a shadow box. Now this piece is really special to me. It's actually a drawing that my boyfriend's daughter made. She's just 7 years old, and I saw this picture in her sketchbook and I fell in love with it, and I just knew I had to have it immediately and that it would look great on the wall. And it goes so well with the theme that I have. I love all the little details on this picture. The hands look like little oven mitts, and the few strands of green hair, and the wonky eyes. And I thought that was some kind of like bindi, like the bindi that Indian women wear on their foreheads to indicate that they're married. But it turns out it's actually a hole in the head. So, I mean, it couldn't get any better than this. I absolutely love it. Okay, so there we have it. But when I stepped back to look at what I had so far, I kind of felt disappointed because everything was so dark, and even though that's exactly what I was going for, but at the time of like going with this theme, I think my mood was very dark. And now that we're in spring, I feel very different. I feel light, I feel bright. And so I decided I'm gonna have to make a new collage wall, which I'm gonna do on the exact opposite wall to this one. And this time everything's gonna be bright and colorful and uplifting, and it's gonna have a very light theme. And I'm super excited about this because I feel like the two walls kind of represent me. My personality, my moods that are constantly shifting. I recognize that, I'm a whole being with parts of me that are light and inspiring and happy and positive, but I also have a dark side, and I've had to learn to embrace that side of myself, because sometimes, I feel very gloomy and miserable and despairing. I don't necessarily enjoy that side of myself as much, but I had to come to accept it and learn to transform it by, one of the ways that I can do that is through expressing my creativity in these, creative endeavors. So I'm super happy about how this is turning out so far, and I can't wait to share the finished product with you eventually. I'm also going to be doing a balcony makeover. So if that's something that you want to see, and if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can stay in the loop for my next video. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.